guys, this is John from Newark Musical, and today I'm going to be talking about my brand new Mapex Saturn V Tour Edition drum set. The Saturn is pretty much Mapex's top-of-the-line drum set. It has 6-ply shells, 4 plies of maple, and 2 plies of walnut on the inside. The walnut adds a lot of bottom and warmth to maple, which is typically a very bright, sharp-sounding wood. The finish on this drum set is a vintage sparkle wrap. All of the Saturn V Tour Edition kits are wrap finishes. They are more durable and show less road wear than a lacquer finish would, which is another reason I opted to purchase this kit, because I gig a lot and I didn't want to worry about my lacquer finish getting scratched up when moving it around. It's a sparkle finish, which looks awesome on a stage. It's eye-catching, looks good in lights. In my opinion, the best finishes for stage kits like that are bright, shiny sparkles like this kit is. Mapex offers a lot of great features in their high-end kit for a fraction of the price of what you would pay for a higher-end Sonar or a DW. One of the innovations that Mapex offers is what they call their Soniclear bearing edge. They've cut the bearing edges so that the bearing edge makes full contact with the head all the way around. On typical drum sets, the bearing edge is cut to a 45 degree and it's very sharp at the top. The Soniclear bearing edge is a 45 degree bearing edge, but it has another back cut and it's almost rounded at the top, so the head sits really nice, makes contact all the way around, and this makes for greater tuning range, greater tuning stability, and it makes the drums really, really easy to tune up. The Soniclear tom holder and tom suspension also just add to the drum's resonance. They don't make a whole lot of contact with the drum. They allow for the shells to resonate freely. The bass drum has low contact claws. They make very little contact with the hoop when they pull it in. Again, adds to the resonance of the bass drum. It gives it a nice full low end sound. Another nice feature about the bass drum is their memory mark bass drum claws. And a couple things here. One, when you extend the bass drum claws, they have lines on them so you can get both sides even. It's a really, really nice spring retracted claw system. So when you want to put the spikes out to get into carpet, you push the foot in, turn it a quarter turn, and then the claw comes out. It's awesome. Like I said, this is my personal gigging set. I feel that these are some of the ideal sizes for playing out in clubs or in a wedding band or whatever kind of style of gig you're playing. This is a 14 by 6 inch snare drum, a 12 by 8 inch rack tom, a 14 by 14 inch floor tom, and a 20 by 14 inch kick drum. I feel 20 is the perfect kick drum size. I've gigged with 18s, I've gigged with 22s. I currently, before getting this, I was gigging with a 16, and the 20 is the perfect size. Not too big, not too small, has a lot of bottom, but still compact enough to make it easy to transport. When you've been gigging for a long time, you realize that transportation is everything. You want to be in the gig and set up as fast as possible, and you want to be out of the gig broken down as fast as possible. And that's what I've achieved with this setup here. I'm also, aside from the drum set, I'm using very lightweight stands. You notice I like the tom mounted off the bass drum. Makes setup much faster. I'm using a very, very small cymbal setup, 16-inch A thin crash, 18-inch A thin crash, 20-inch A medium ride, and 14-inch Zildjian A new beat hi-hats. All right, so now that I've talked a little bit about the kit, let's hear how it sounds. right, so that is my brand new Mapex Saturn V Tour Edition drum kit. I'm using the Mapex drums, Dixon stands, Zildjian cymbals, Iron Cobra hi-hat stand, Sonar perfect balance bass drum pedal. I could do a whole other video about that because it's awesome as well. Be sure to like and subscribe below. I'm John, and we'll see you next time.